welcome to your muscle activation follow along. This is going to be a very chill vibe where we are literally just going to be hanging out on our backs, tensing different muscles, and getting acquainted with our bodies again. If you're just coming out of a flare or you're first starting to exercise after a long time, this is going to be a really good fit for you. So we're going to go ahead and make our way to lay down on the ground or on a bed or somewhere comfy. You can go ahead and put your legs out long, rest your hands wherever's comfortable, and close down your eyes for a second. And I want you to take a minute to just check in with how you're feeling. If you need to rearrange where you're at or how you're set up, feel free. And take a moment to set an intention for today. My preferred intention for this class is to be really methodical with how we show up, taking some time to squeeze our muscles, brace, feel them working, and then let them go so that you can check in and see how your body is doing. Staying relaxed and focusing on consistently breathing. Go ahead and take a big breath in through your nose, and then exhale through your mouth, as slow as you like. Feel free to adjust your pace as you're following along with this. If you'd like to speed up, you can. If you'd like to slow down, you absolutely can. If I'm still cueing you to continue, but you realize that you're done, feel free to stop. One more big breath in, and one more out. And we're going to start with glute squeezes, which is just what it sounds like. You're going to squeeze your glutes or your butt muscles. You're going to squeeze, hold for about 1,001. And then you're going to release. And again, squeeze. And release. In between, go ahead and pause and check in. Keep squeezing and releasing. And try not to get too concerned if you can't squeeze a lot. Or maybe you don't have the best connection with your glutes right now. That's totally fine. Let's do 3 more. Last one. And then you're going to pause for a second, take your hands wherever is comfortable. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Breathing in and out and in and out. Last breath. Very nice. Next, we're going to go ahead and come to our core or the front of our abdomen, and we're going to really try and brace into our stomach. Now, it can be a little bit challenging to brace our core when we're laying on our back, so go ahead and take your hands and interlace your fingers behind your head. Take a second to relax your jaw, and remember to keep breathing as you do this. You're going to think about using the front of your belly. You're going to tighten the front of your belly, lift your head just barely up off the ground, hold, and then back down. And repeat. If you want to hold a little longer, back down, you may. And if you want these holds to be really short with long breaks in between, you can do that too. The goal here is to make this something that works for you, not to reach some kind of arbitrary standard. Let's do 3 more. And last one. And then go ahead and relax down. You can take your hands wherever feels comfortable. And take 3 deep breaths. Inhaling into your nose. Trying to lift your chest and stomach. And then exhaling from your chest and from your stomach. Last one. And now we're going to go ahead and squeeze our thighs, front of our thighs, front of our legs. Now for this, usually you're going to straighten your legs a little bit to really squeeze those front of your leg muscles. Squeeze, hold, and release. And again, squeeze, hold, and release. That same easy pace we've been working with. If you're feeling a little bit lost in space, you can put your hands on top of your thighs so you can try and feel them tightening. And if you're really having trouble connecting here, you can try pressing your legs into the ground a little bit, and that sometimes helps. Remembering to breathe and relax your jaw if that has started to hold any tension. Let's do 3 more. Last one. Very nice. You can release, put your hands wherever feels comfortable, and 3 deep breaths. Last breath. And next we're going to work on our shoulders a little bit. Now here, if you're used to squeezing your shoulders together, doing certain kinds of movements, you might think that it would be kind of difficult to do this because the ground is in the way, and you would be correct. So we're not going to worry about squeezing our shoulders the most that they've ever been squozen. We're just going to worry about getting a little bit of activation here. So you're going to go ahead and bend your arms, take your elbows either toward your shoulders, maybe toward your chest or your stomach, just kind of whatever feels comfortable. And what we're going to do is we're going to think about moving our shoulder blades closer to each other, lifting our chest up, squeeze, hold, and then drop back down. Now you don't want this to be abrupt. And try and link this with your breath. I like to do an inhale as I lift and squeeze, and an exhale as I come back to center. And if that pacing is screwing you up, don't worry about it. Just focus on taking long, slow breaths while you squeeze your shoulder blades toward each other. Keep your jaw relaxed, and if your neck is starting to activate, tuck your chin toward your chest a little bit so the back of your neck stays long. Let's do 3 more. Remembering that you can stop at any time if you need to. Last one. Lovely. Go ahead and leave your hands wherever feels good. 3 more deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And again, in and out. And last time. And out. Lovely. Next, we're going to head down to our calves. Now, connecting to your calves might be a little bit difficult. That's totally okay. We're just going to do our best and practice it again if it's not happening today. So what you'll do, taking your hands wherever feels comfortable to you, you're going to focus on squeezing your calves. Sometimes pointing your toes can help, or pressing your legs down into the ground a little bit, and then release. And then same thing, squeeze and release, taking your time. And do your best not to get frustrated if there's some part of your body you're having trouble connecting to. Because sometimes the signals get a little quiet, and one of the reasons that we do this is so that we can connect to ourselves again. Let's do 3 more. And last one. And go ahead and release your hands to wherever is comfortable. Close your eyes if they're not already, and take 3 deep breaths. Very nice. Last, we're going to go ahead and get into our chest muscles. Now, the reason that we save this for last is because sometimes, especially for people that have dealt with long COVID or still could be dealing with long COVID, that compression can get very triggering toward flares and spikes and things like that. So if you feel like you've had enough and this is good, now's a great time to stop, go take a few minutes to rest and then go enjoy the rest of your day. But if you're ready to continue, we're going to take our hands to a prayer position in front of our chest. And here is where we're going to do a little bit opposite of the breathing we normally would. As you press your hands together to contract your chest, you're actually going to inhale. So even though you're activating your muscles, you're still getting that expansion in your lungs and across your body. And then when you're ready, release. We're going to just do this 5 times. So again, press your palms together and inhale. That's 4. Release. Exhale. Again, palms together, inhale. And release your palms, exhale. 2 more. Press. Release. Last time, press. And release. Go ahead and release your hands down wherever feels good. And then let's take 5 deep breaths to finish out our day. This is our last breath here together. But you're welcome to stay here for as long as you like. And thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it.